G'day everybody and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to the very first episode of 101 Week. Today we're going to be taking a look at a very simple task, sharpening a drill bit. Let's get into it. Here we have our bench grinder already set up. It's mostly secured. It's got some bolts in it. It's fine. So this is way too fine for what we're doing in most practices, but my dad also uses it for other stuff. We're going to be using this grinding wheel. You can also use a little bit more of an aggressive grinding wheel. Anything like this will do. You can also get smaller grinding wheels as well. So this is our drill bit. As you can see, it's relatively dull. What we're going to do is we're going to start off by grinding each side, and we're always going to grind the left side. A lot of this comes from feel, and the best way to learn how to do this is just go down to something like a swap meet or garage sale and just buy a box of drill bits that are already pre-dulled for your convenience, and just go to town and start sharpening them. There's no teacher like repetition. So we're going to start off by flattening off these faces. As you can see, there's a bit of a curve on that. All we want to do is, always working on the left side, we're going to grind across, coming in probably close to about 45 degrees to the wheel this way, but I've also got it dropped down a little bit. Obviously if I'm going like this, I'm not going to have my proper cutting edge. So I'm coming down just a little bit and running like this. So we're going to start by grinding each side and turning it over, and once again only working on the left side. Grind again. Make sure to keep your drill bit nice and cool, cool it off in some water every now and then. But as you can see, we're just making a little bit of progress there, and you can see that there's still multiple facets there. There's 3 different facets on that cutting edge. So we're still not quite there yet, but we're getting close. Okay, so you can see that our cutting edge is just one clean plunge line, and all of our facets are on the back end of our drill bit. That's what we want. You can also see that our drill bit is sort of no longer centered, but what we want to do now is grind the other side to hopefully recenter that point. Okay, pretty happy with that. I don't have too many different facets on that front cutting edge. I'm pretty happy with the centeredness of that point. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a drop off on the back. There's 2 different ways that you can do this: dragging it across the wheel, or you can simply just hold it and run across the wheel on a much steeper angle. So I'd call that pretty good. There's one more thing that I do to drill bit, particularly large drill bits like this one, before I send them off. I don't like drilling pilot holes because I'm lazy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a back grind on this, and what this does is it removes the surface area around the point, the tip of the drill bit, to allow it to start cutting a little bit easier. And I do this with the edge of the stone. So once again, just working the left side, I'm going to come in and just touch the corner to that internal edge. Now after doing that, we always have to double check that our cutting edge hasn't had any material removed, particularly around the tip, on both sides, and that looks perfectly fine. I say that drill bit is ready to go. Just like that, we now have our resharpened drill bit ready to be used again. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know everybody has their different techniques for doing this, so if you have any tips and tricks, please do share them in the comment section down below. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode. In the meantime, do remember to stay safe, happy crafting, and as always, cheers.